suffering is going to get a lot worse. Not because the President of the United States has failed to make the shutdown painless. He's tried to do everything that he can to make it as unpainless as possible. He's tried to do everything that he can to make it as unpainless as possible.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters that's out there. On to his life foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. As you can clearly hear, the true agenda of this administration is to make you suffer, to make the world to suffer. And it's funny because I was watching another video on Instagram. You got the average person understanding somewhat, understanding exactly what they're doing, why they're doing it for. And it's clear as day when both sides of both sides of the fence think and how they have everything mapped out and how they see things for what they want it to be. And been stressing about it, been keep pushing it, but they want the poor to suffer. All right. And he said it's just the beginning. Basically, he's just saying it's the beginning. Let me get this real quick. 2nd Ezra 8:50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world." And we are in the latter time. Latter meaning the end times. So the suffering is just begun. They're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, somebody had posted it up." See, everything keeps coming up. Somebody had posted it up. They want to take away feeding you. No, they want to take away your Medicare or medication, and so it's like a sacrifice. So that you sacrifice eating, but your health is shitty. So this man is making everything far worse than possible. Under this man's administration, over 1 million people has lost their jobs and counting. Federal workers who work for the U.S. government, all right, on every federal level, are not getting paid. So families are not, people going to work, or if they decide to go to work, with no fucking pay. Okay, with no pay. The scripture says what? When a person, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick if I get the other. Um, Damn it. Oh, now you want to be stuck? Ugh. This is day wage. Something like that. Oh, wages. Is a law. Let's see if I can find it. No, it's not. All right. Leviticus 19:13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. So you're not, by law, by the biblical law, you're not supposed to work somebody X amount of hours a week and then give them pay. You're supposed to pay them that's the same day that they worked. So even in that sense, this place is completely off. All right. And all you Nero supporters out there, you the most dumbest people on the planet Earth. Everything this man say he's gonna do, he's doing the complete opposite. He's more concerned about the ballroom than anything. All right, he won a Nobel Peace Prize. I just thought about it. He won a Nobel Peace Prize, but he want to starve his people. He won a Nobel Peace Prize, but he want to start wars all over the place. You can't make this shit up. So you're not supposed to work somebody and give them their pay months later. All right. If that's the case, they should just freeze rent. They should freeze everything. The banks should not be getting no money. But they're not going to do that because um this is an unrighteous place. It says because they have walked in great pride. So why all these great miseries? Because these people out here are prideful. All right. You've been prideful. You've been thinking that you are the best of the best. So all this hell is coming to you, and you deserve it. All you people out there, you deserve this. What's coming? Matter of fact, what did I come here for? All right. And the Lord sent the most cruelest Lord possible. Proverbs 28 and 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is the wicked ruler over the poor people. As you could clearly see, they don't give a damn. And it's all funs and games while these political leaders, they go home. They got maids, butlers. They don't have to go out there to the supermarket. They don't have to worry about the inflation, the inflammatory prices for food. They don't have to worry about the utilities going up. You got the two couple key people they moved to the military base. Why? Because they know what's about to come. It says the prince that wanted understanding is also a great oppressor. And what is this man trying to get? He's trying to live forever. If he got it, like the saying goes, if you, in order to make uh, um, an omelet, you have to crack some eggs, right? Well, according to them, they gotta have to destroy a majority of people. All right, the great Depop is real. All right, they trying to get rid of everybody, and why? Because they want to live forever. The lack of understanding is clearly on this man. He don't know his elbow says asshole. I'm not just talking about 47. I'm talking about all of them. All right, those people. Look, it's under your rulership. The world's turning upside down. Under your rulership, everything's going haywire. People are starving to death. Under your rulership. So you can't blame nobody else but you. That's why it says, we gotta keep bringing it out. Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And everybody's mourning. You got federal workers on the bread line, bro. I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing at the situation. You got federal workers, people that had guaranteed jobs, that made guaranteed salary, took tests, got screened, heavy screening, background checks, everything, and to be thrown away like it's nothing. We don't need you. And now they're on the breadline. Prior to, and like one woman, which was kind of sad. It was out here in New York, I believe, and a woman, she was just crying. She was like, they asked her a couple questions. She's like, it's like her job is to help people out, and she's in the breadline. All right, because she can't afford nothing. People got to make tough choices now. Pay the rent or starve. Pay a bill or starve. So we in some difficult, hard times. Okay, we in some difficult, hard times, and these leaders, these people that is in position, is leading the majority of the people of this world. It's not just here in America. They're leading you into poverty. They're leading you into destruction, and it's all because of them. It's all their fault. All right. The leaders of this world has failed you. Okay. And overall, the people are going to take matters into their own hand. James 5:1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth eating. So it's not talking about your JD Vance or your 47 guy 47. It's not talking about those individuals. It's talking about the people that's above them. All right, they the ones that's causing all this ish that's going on in the world. Micah 2:1 tells you. Matter of fact, Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. The wicked runs this world. This is why you had a character, a James Bond villain called Koch Suave that stood there. No, that actually was sitting down. He said that no, they sit. He said that there's going to be shocking events that's going to take place. The shocking events that's going to take place before they bring in their financial system is just that. All right. Why the organization that's known as the WHO during the pandemic decide to do what? Just tell the world, oh, there's going to be a famine because they're making it happen. All right. They're making these things happen. So the scripture says, woe unto, go back to James 5:3 now. Your gold, your silver is cankered. The rust and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. You have the super elites, the Rothschilds, all right, which everybody should know. Honestly, they got to be the head because the spirit always put a spotlight on that particular family. There's 13 of them, but that particular family, everybody speaks of. So it's like the spirit is letting you know, like this. If anyone you want to blame anybody, it's them. All right. So I'm gonna say they're the top. Okay. Yeah, they're older families than them, but they're the top. Okay. Well, those individuals can get rid of poverty around the world. That's how much wealth they have, but they're not doing it because they don't give a damn. That's why they created an organization called BlackRock and some other three major organizations that they run that do the dirty work for them. So all this heaping of treasures that they can easily get rid of poverty, they keep taking and taking and taking. You know, there's a witness against them. They're not aiding nobody. All right. It says, you have heaped up treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, your employees, the people that worked for you. All right. The people that bust their, A double snakes for you. You kept back by fraud, which is of you kept back by fraud because the payroll is fraudulent. And now they so greedy they want to take the little fiat currencies that they created from the people and give them even worse possible thing. They want free labor. That's why they created this whole digital system because this is just numbers. So they want to enslave humanity in this digital system. These are the devil that the Bible speaks of. So it says, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. The Lord of Sabaoth is the Lord of armies. So the Lord hears the cries of the world, but mainly his people. The focal point is his people, because everything that's happened to the other nations that's fallen is their turn. Deuteronomy 30:7 says, everything that we went through, these other nations, the Lord's giving them that drink. So they dealing with the poverty. Jacob's trouble is the world's trouble. It just highlighted for us because we're the only one that's matter. All right. So things are going to get worse and worse because of these people. You have lived in pleasure on the earth, have been wanton. You have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. So they've been living lavishly. All right. And enslaving many nations. It says you have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it until he receive the early and latter rain, meaning the Lord is coming back to receive his people. All right. So you're doomed. This whole thing, this chain reaction that's happening, is going to lead to great civil unrest. And there's nothing Esau or anybody can do about it. It's happening. No bandage. There's no stimulus. There's no heroes that are going to come and save the day. It's over. This chain reaction is not going to change. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.